Hello again. You probably weren't expecting to have another video so quickly, but I figured I'd do as I said I was going to do and show you some of the jewellery that I've made recently. Speaking of which, oh, what did I do with those ones? Because they're not... Oh no, I picked them up. Sorry, being distracted. So recently what I've been doing is I've been going to my local a local charity shop. It's my personal favourite charity shop in my town where I live, and they have been doing something where they get a lot of the old jewellery that's broken and stuff, and they put it into like these little goodie bags, and you can buy a big bag of like broken jewellery and stuff for about £2. Well, for £2. And I bought loads of bags of like broken stuff for my jewellery making so that I can make some stuff. And I've still got loads of materials that I can use, but I have started off making some stuff, like repurposing old jewellery pieces and changing them up, and also just fixing stuff, like for instance this necklace I just fixed. It was like this part was all strung already, all it was missing was the little clasp, and I thought it was pretty as it is, and I started wearing this anyway because I think it matches with my hematite bracelet that I have, that I always wear, because it's also hematite. Yeah, it's hematite. I had to check that for a second, but yeah, and it matches quite well with it. It's a nice length. It's kind of difficult to show you the length of stuff because there we go. Actually, that's a better angle. I've kind of got a strange setup at the moment. You'll probably notice that I'm at a different angle than I normally am. The door's over that way. Usually you can see a massive mirror on the wall, which is there. So usually the camera is there. That's where the webcam is. My computer's there. Obviously you can see my wardrobe in the background. Like my thing with all my cat ears and stuff is over there, and some jackets and things hung up. Yeah, it's a good job that it's angled upwards because my room is really messy. It's always really messy. I'm kind of I guess it's kind of a cop-out to say it's because I'm a creative person, but people always say, oh, creative people often have really messy bedrooms. And I'm quite creative and I have a messy bedroom, so it's true for me. But yeah, so this is kind of the length that it comes to. It like comes to here, which is a nice length. I don't like things that are usually way too long, like really long, because like I get my arms stuck in it and stuff, and my hair gets all tangled up. But I don't like them really like constricting unless it's supposed to be a choker. If it's a necklace, it should like have dangliness, like my like this sort of length. My locket is the right kind of length for a necklace to be. But if it's supposed to be a choker, then that's fine. But I don't really suit that many kinds of chokers. I like kind of my collars, leather collars and stuff, but mostly I don't wear chokers. Maybe it's something I can start trying to do. I mean, I've got, in amongst this new stuff, there's a few things that are kind of chokerish, so maybe I'll try some of those and see how they go, but I don't know. Like in amongst the broken jewellery stuff that's been fixed and untangled and stuff, I'm just going to jump right in, and there is a lot to go through actually, so I'll show you this, which is, I've got 3 things of this full of like different bracelets. This is the one that's got ones that I've made, the other ones are just ones that are bought, but this has the most bracelets on it anyway. The other ones are all really chunky, like bangles and stuff. They're actually there, so that's why I'm looking over the camera. But I'll try and show you them kind of one by one. Oh, this one I didn't make, this metal one here. This one is just, I strung it. It's fairly simple. Most of the ones with beads, they just fairly simple. I just strung them together basically. And this one here is like mostly glass beads. This one here, it was part of a necklace. Like it had a leather part and a leather part, and it came down, and then it had like a dangly bit in the middle, and I took that off to use for something else, and I turned the bracelet into, I turned the necklace into a bracelet with kind of 2 straps, like that's how it fastens here. I just turned it into a bracelet basically. This I was given, and it was really dirty, so I shined it up with a silver shining thing. I think it's real silver, I'm not sure though. This is just one I strung. This one I strung as well. This is from broken jewellery parts, and I put it onto a thing with a fastening. This one, some of these are elastic and some of them are wire. This one's wire, this one's elastic, and it's like that. Underneath, it's difficult because some of the big ones kind of go over the top, so you can't see. This one has, you've probably seen these things before, like I think it's a Greek thing, possibly. It's like supposed to ward off the evil eye. They look like little eyeballs, kind of. Oh yeah, and then there's this one, which it just needed untangling, and then it was broken in the middle, so I just reattached it, and it's just got loads of like, these are all shell pieces. And actually I think this one is not a bracelet, I think it's like let me just take this one off because it's quite it has quite a few nice little features. Like it's got this these dangly bits of chain with little bauble bits on the end, and then there's some little baubles that are running through the length of it. I think it's actually an anklet, not a bracelet. It'd be cool for like a belly dance kind of thing, which is a shame I guess because I don't belly dance. Oh, and this has hematite as well. I have a lot of stuff with hematite in it. I guess it's commonly used in jewellery nowadays, but it is a really pretty kind of stone. I don't know if it's even a proper gem. Is it a proper gemstone, or is it something that they create like a man-made stone? I'm not sure. Answers on a postcard. People call it a gemstone though, so I don't know. I don't know. I am not a, I don't know, what's a rock scientist? Geologist, that's the one. Yeah, I'm not one of those. Or just not very intelligent, I guess. Or knowledgeable. Intelligent, maybe, not knowledgeable. So I made this one as well, which is like, it has these beads and then the orange ones in between. This one here is on a wire, and it has freshwater pearls and some glass beads. This one's really pretty, but it's a bit too pretty for me, so I don't think I've ever actually worn it. This one is kind of silver sparkly beads with kind of clear white and blue glass beads going in between. That one's really pretty and kind of simple. This one is really cool beads as well. They kind of are half blue and half pink, and there's two different sizes. I really like them. This one has glass beads and then some blue beads and then a piece of tiger's eye, and then the same pattern running through kind of thing. Oh, it's getting heavy to hold. Yeah, and then we've got again the same beads there. Some of them are like repeats almost, because they're the same but just on a wire rather than a elastic. This one here has kind of these, I don't know if it's real turquoise, but it's turquoise looking stuff, and then some white and blue beads. This one has the turquoise looking beads. I can't remember what that stuff is called. I don't think it is turquoise, it's called something else, and it's like a cheap turquoise alternative. I can't remember what it's called. It has a name, but for the life of me I can't remember it. And you can get different colours of this particular thing, and I think it can be man-made as well, but it is like a stone, like a man-made stone. But yeah, and then anyway, in between, back on track. In between that, I've got there's these sparkly beads, which are like a glass faceted bead. These are again really popular on jewellery at the moment. And then this bead here, this bead here, and this bead here are all beads that I made myself with recycled magazine, which I might show you one time how to do that. Maybe it's just really messy and time consuming. There are lots of tutorials on how to do that, but it's pretty easy to explain and whatnot. This one here has again that like a nice big turquoise looking stone, and then it has some tiger's eyes, a freshwater pearl, and some interesting stone beads, and it's all that's one that I was really kind of proud of making, because I think the composition of it looks really nice when it's on your wrist. And it's kind of difficult to imagine how it looks, because they're all kind of jam-packed on here. The ones on this side are not as new as the ones on this side, I think. So I've got some other ones on this side which you can see. Most of them are using these fake pearls, except for this one has freshwater pearls. This one has glass beads and these little feather looking charms, the silver feather thing. And these were on a necklace, and it was just totally covered with these things. I just tore it apart for the charms basically and put them on a bunch of different things. Yeah, that's pretty much this lot. These ones here are glass beads. A lot of these are glass beads, to be honest. I like working with kind of glass because it just feels really nice. Like, it feels heavy when you that was a bit obscene, sorry, I was stroking my beads there. But yeah, the beads feel really heavy and nice, and they make a nice sound. So So there's those. There are some bracelets also that didn't fit on that, which I made most recently. One of which I'm wearing now, or two actually I'm wearing now. That's a hairband. Yeah, these have, the blue ones on this one are the same as the blue ones on this one, but it has these sparkly pink beads that are kind of pear-shaped ones, and this one just has the blue with some black beads in between. This one has the same design around this part, but then it has this big bead as a design point. Again, this one has smaller blue beads, then it has the bigger blue, well, the ones like this, either side of a sparkly one, which this one is different to this. This one is smooth and this one is like a faceted one. This one, again, same as this on the side, and these are like slightly more opaque, and I've got two of them either side of this faceted round one. This one is kind of, I don't know if this is real hematite or not, but it looks like hematite in between, and then with black beads in between. And this one is just black beads with these round dark blue beads, and then this see-through, I think it's glass. I'm not sure if it's glass or acrylic. I think it's glass. Yeah, because that's plastic and that feels different on my teeth. That's how I check for things. Does anyone else do that? Check the material of stuff on their teeth, see how it sounds and how it feels on their teeth. Maybe I'm just weird. But things feel different, like against your, I don't know. Slightly different, well, different colour schemes for these ones. These ones I did a little while longer ago than the blue ones. This is got pink beads. This one and this one have, they're actually pink beads but with like this shiny coating that's kind of orangey and stuff. I don't know, so they're like gold, and so it's like pink and gold on these, and then pink and silver on these, and these are like a shell. Got this one, which is like Halloweeny colours. This one again has kind of shell pieces, and then one big piece of shell here. It's kind of too gally for me though. This is the same kind of bead as the orange one, but it's like an olive green kind of colour. Sorry, I think I just shook you then. So that's the bracelets. This is getting really long. Sorry about the long video. Sometimes people like a long video though. Even if it doesn't really seem like I'm actually showing you or anything or doing anything. This is, sorry, that was a loud noise. I don't know if it sounds that loud on the camera, but these are like earrings that I make. All of these were made quite a while ago and they've been in my window, so some of them they're kind of sun bleached a little bit, which is a bad idea on my part putting them in the window, but you can see kind of what they look like, at least on here. Oh, that makes it difficult, so there we go. They're a bit tangled up now. And these ones, like that. I have more more of those, more earrings, like loads more, but they're like in a box, and it would just take too long to go through every single pair of earrings that I've made because I've just made so much. But that gives you a kind of an idea of what I do. I also have, ooh, now this isn't all stuff that I've made. These are like all of the necklaces that I put on this thing, this display, just to kind of get them out of the way and hang them up somewhere. Not all of them are ones that I've made, and not all the ones I've made are on there as well. I don't know if that made sense, that sentence. Where is, oh, this is the one I was looking for. This is one that I kind of repurposed. It was a like a crucifix with a little cross at the bottom, but the cross was broken, and it was made of this same kind of glass stuff, and it had like a broken, it was broken at the bottom, like at a jagged angle. Now, I don't really like crosses. I don't know why. I just don't really like crosses. I think crosses are okay if they're just like that kind of cross. That's really not descriptive at all. If their edges are all the same length, that's kind of okay for me because it looks symmetrical. But I don't like the look of Christian cross. I just don't like it. And I don't like the idea behind it either. Like this, oh, I'm just gonna wear a symbol of this thing with a guy that got nailed up to it. There's like, no. I don't want to think about people being nailed up to crosses. It's not something that I want to think about, really. I mean, yeah, I know it's important symbolism for a lot of people, but it's just not something that I really, well, I don't believe in it. And I don't, I guess I just don't understand the idea of like, oh yes, let's put all the blame in, well, not blame, but let's put all of the responsibility on one person to solve everybody else's problems and everyone else's you know, mistakes. Oh, it's okay because this guy will die for our sins. It's like, okay, this is getting too much of a hectic kind of, don't know why I'm going on to that kind of a tangent. But yeah, I guess it's kind of weird that I would want, I actually really like the look of like, not crucifixes, rosaries, that's what that is, a rosary. Like the beads and stuff, I really like the idea of that, but I don't like crucifixes. Because A, it's not my religion, and B, I don't like crucifixes. I don't like having a dead guy on a cross. No. And even if the dead guy isn't on the cross, your brain knows he's there. Like, he's in there. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. I just find Christian crosses really disturbing. They just disturb me somehow. I'm sorry, I don't mean any offence to any Christians. My mum is a Quaker, which is a type of Christian. And a lot of my other family members are Christians, and I know a lot of Christians, and a lot of them are very nice people, and I'm sure that most Christians are nice people. I'm not saying anything against Christians or your religion or anything. I just don't like that particular symbolism. I just don't like it. I don't like the symbol, and I don't really like the meaning behind it. I'm probably going to get some really horrible comments for saying that, but you know, freedom of speech, woo. I don't know. Anyway, that's awkward. And I'm not trying to appropriate kind of other people's, other religions' kind of icons and symbolism and stuff and imagery by making something that is essentially a rosary. It's a lot of different cultures and different religions have rosaries, or not necessarily rosaries, but prayer beads. So I think it's absolutely fine to have something like this, even if it's not a Christian doodad. This one just has this stone on the end, which I thought went with it pretty well. I don't know. If you think it's really out of order, then feel free to tell me. But I won't agree with you, sorry. I don't mean to be offensive. If I'm offending you, I'm sorry. But your feelings and are none of my business. So if you feel offended by it, that's not really my problem. I don't mean to offend you, and I'm sorry if I have, but if you don't like something, just ignore it and don't worry about it, basically, because there are more important things in your own life to worry about than what somebody else wears or likes or says about the things that you do or like or whatever. You see what I mean? Okay. Ramble, 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 ramble. Okay, and back to the matter at hand. Other stuff that I've done. Oh god, there's so much stuff on here that I'm not gonna really be able to go through all of it. I'll just show you like some of the bigger pieces that I've done. Like for instance, oh god, oh this is all tangly. Oh, not good, not good, not good. Tangle, tangle, tangle. Not good, not good, not good. Stop being tangled. No. No, why? How? This is like that that scientific theory of when you put things like that are string shaped or wires or something like on its own for a while, and then they all just on their own decide to tangle themselves without any help from outside sources. It is actually a scientific theory. Yeah. Right. Oh, come on. Do you ever, like, just get mocked by inanimate objects? This happens to me a lot. Okay. Okay, okay. This is not working. I'm going to have to take off the whole lot and then just untangle them. Oh, I hope I didn't just break something then. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay. And this is only one bunch of necklaces, right? Okay. This is getting to be a very long video, and even the light is leaving. So there's this one which I made, which I will never wear this. This is not my style at all. I just wanted to make something that's completely out of my style because I didn't want to stay like in like one style when doing stuff. I wanted to see what other stuff I can do, and this is just like really big and kind of 80s-ified. I don't know. It's kind of tribally looking and like Aztec-y almost, and like it's got this big pendanty thing which is glass, and it's got all this cool swirly sparkly stuff, all these different colours. Like there's silver and gold and like a bronze, and there's like a shiny metallic like olive green kind of colour there, and I tried to kind of bring out all of these colours in the rest of the necklace. So I've got like the golds and the olive green, these are silver, and then we've got other golds and bronzes, and then there's some pearls, there's these big like circular things here which have like a little bit of movement to them and stuff, and I think it's really cool. It's just not something I would wear. Like it's like it's a statement piece of jewellery, I think. And it's like really giant. I'll show you how long it is. It's like this, and then it's like it comes down to kind of between my boobs. that was a little bit lurid. So there's that, and I'm wearing my new jumper, which is really snuggly because it's cold in here. The heating hasn't been on and the window is open because otherwise this room has no air in it, which is bad. Okay. So I'll just go through and pick out some stuff that I actually made rather than just fixed stuff, because there's a lot of other stuff. This one I made, and it's got like a small chain, then it's got a big chain with these beads hanging off of it, and they're on like a wire thing. Can't remember what these things are called. Eye pins, I think they're called. No, not eye pins. Flat head pins or something. I don't know. They're pins anyway. Not pins. I can't remember what they're called. They're like a wire with a flat end. Anyway, like you can see where you string the bead onto it. Anyway, and then like there's like a dangly bit with one with another bead on there, or two beads on the end of it, so that it like, I like it when you have like some kind of a small detail in the back of a necklace as well as the front, so then it balances it out and it just feels nice. You can feel it on the back of your neck. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is like into that, having something in the back as well. And it's nice if you have your hair up, you can see this little dangle in the back as well as the front. So there's that one. This one is strung beads, more of the black beads with some frosted glass beads, and there's loads of the small ones, and then there's just one big one. So you could have the big one in the front or at the back if you wanted to, or you could have it on the side for kind of a asymmetrical kind of a look. Can't talk sometimes. Mouth no work. Okay. Oh, now there's necklaces everywhere. This is going to be really long. It's half an hour already. There's probably a lot of me going as well. Oh, I'll just show you this one and then I'll probably leave it at that. There is more necklaces that I've made, but I think this is getting way too long. But I guess this is a good way to test how much memory is in my phone. Like for doing video and stuff. Right, it's this one. This was, I might have shown you this at some point. I seem to remember showing you this some point or another. But anyway, it's It's like one of those watch necklaces. It was, but then the watch part's been taken out, and I've put some beads inside. So because they move around in there, every time you wear it, it's going to look slightly different because they move, and it has a nice sound to it. Like, can you hear that? Can you hear? It just sounds nice. I don't know, being weird. I like the sound of beads. I don't know, maybe that's just me, I just like them. Oh, here's another one actually that I can just grab straight away that I strung. It has these different beads, some of them are silver and some of them are black and some of them are black and white. It's something a bit different. What else is there that I've made that I can just pick off? Oh, and there's this one as well. This one has glass beads, and which are the see-through ones, and then tiger's eye. This part, it's a bit different design than I normally do with necklaces, because like as you can see in between of these there are two strands of beads, so it makes this kind of oval pattern in between each one. I don't know if it's easy to tell, but like, yeah. And I just liked the idea of having two strands of beads, so it'd kind of like twist around a little bit like DNA strands or something, I don't know. And then the pendant part is again a tiger's eye, and it's like a teardrop kind of shape. I really like tiger's eye, but I like the way it looks, but it's not really something that suits me wearing it. I'm not sure why, but I don't really feel that big a connection with tiger's eye. I know I'm sounding extremely airy-fairy there, but like with some stones, I instantly want to pick them up and touch them and be like, ah, stone, lovely. Maybe I'm just odd. But tiger's eye, although I like looking at them, doesn't really do anything for me. It's kind of like, There is one tiger's eye that I have, which is not like a jewellery piece. It's just like a stone that I have that I do like to pick up. And it's just a really nice shape to hold. And I've had it a long time. And it's really strange. I can't remember where I've put it actually. But I'll have to show it you at some point, because it has on the back of it, it has like this eye, and it looks almost like an eye of Horus, but it's like a natural formation in the stone, which maybe that's why I liked it. I don't know, maybe it's why I picked it up, because I really like kind of Egyptian mythology and symbolism. I need to get some more stuff with that kind of a theme to it, really, because I like, even growing up as a kid, I really liked the Egyptian mythology and all the different, like the pantheon of different gods, like Greek gods, they're all Greek gods, Greek gods, I can't talk today, are pretty cool too, and like with all their stories and stuff, but growing up I was more interested in Egyptian. I guess it's just they're so impressive with like the big pyramids and, you know, the very stern expressions on the statues, and just I don't know, they just seem really powerful and I don't know, magical kind of. Like I really liked the idea of kind of the underworld and having your heart weighed against a feather. And I know that's I think that's in the Greek mythology as well, with where you go to Hades and get your heart measured. I think you get that as well in that, but that was probably derived from Egyptian mythology. I don't know. I'm not really an expert. I don't claim to be an expert. I know some things about some stuff, but really I don't know a whole lot about much. But at least I can admit that to myself. I think that's about all I'm going to show you now, because this has gotten to be like 40 minutes of me rambling on. I even had some random tangents that I probably shouldn't have gone down, and was trying to like grasp at straws to defend myself against angry Christians. But to be honest, if angry Christians are gonna have a row with me on the internet, I'll probably just laugh because it's just kind of silly. Why be offended by something someone says on the internet? It's the internet. Anyway, I shall leave you now, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of mini tour of my crafty world. I only showed you a few bits and pieces. I actually have a lot more, like a lot more. Let's just say a lot more for the rest of our lives, shall we? Anyway, so if you like this kind of video where I show you stuff I've made, I might make another one at some stage, and show you some more of the stuff when I make more stuff, as an update kind of thing, as oh, this is what I made this week. Yes, so goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon, I hope. Bye.